much for coming today, and I'm so glad to see so many people are here today. And I know that all of you are very busy, but you were so dedicated to make sure to come out to our event to support. So thank you so much for your support. My name is Julie Koo. I'm the director of the Mayor's Office on Asian and Pacific Island Affairs. And the purpose of having this event, it's called AAPI Community Reception, to meet the new mayor and also the new administration, to meet and greet. So we wanted to have a chance to officially introduce our new mayor, Mayor Vincent Gray, to our community and also the officials that he has appointed to serve in his administration. As you can see that we have so many VIPs in the room, very important, influential, indispensable people are in this room. So I cannot recognize every single one of you. As you can see, every one of you are the VIPs. However, I would like to recognize a couple of people. That first of all, I don't know whether Jerry Mason Hall is here already. Jerry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Jerry Mason Hall is the chief of staff for the mayor, and I have a great opportunity, and I'm very fortunate to work with her. And I don't know whether Ellen Liu is here already. Ellen? Okay, Ellen is not here, but as you all know, he is an Asian American person serving in the administration as a city administrator. So he's going to be here later. And also, I would like to recognize Steve Glade. Steve, yo! He is the director of community affairs, and he's the one oversees the agencies like us and OLA and others. And of course, not to mention, he's my boss, and we've been working so closely. I've been really enjoying the working relationship. I'm not just saying it, I really do enjoy the working relationship that we have so far. And also, I would like to recognize the staff members of OAPIA. Let me introduce, I do see Elliot Lee right here. Dory Peters, where's Dory? Okay, Dory right there. Neil Saxena, Neil. Naktrin, and Urmi Chakrabarti, and they are OAPIAs. As you can see, that we actually do have a name tag like this. So if you see anybody with these name tags, these are the people from OAPIA. And Gray administration, the color of the Gray administration is blue, right, Mr. Mayor? So if you see blue name tags, they are the government officials. So the reason for us to have this event is to provide a venue for you to meet and greet, connect, and everybody is going through difficult economic times. And the best way for us to really do more with less is collaborate. So we want to really provide a venue for you, all of you, to reconnect and collaborate. So if you see the people with the blue name tags, please go and introduce yourself and connect. And all of the people from our community are the ones that who are really supporting API community here. And I also have to mention about our mayor. Of course, everybody knows he was a chairman before, and he has been spearheading the efforts to revitalize Chinatown. But also, yeah, he definitely deserved. But also, when we were going through tough times, he was there with us. This is my first time mentioning this officially, but he was there with us along with all of you, of our community members, to support OAPIA, and we will never forget that. So thank you so much, Mr. Mayor, for your support. And with that, please welcome Mr. Mayor, Mayor Vincent Gray.
Well, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm delighted to be here. Some have name tags that are the white paper. Others have the blue name tags. And you can see how important I am because I got none. But what a great idea to be able to do this. And we need to do this more often in this city because there's so much incredible talent in the District of Columbia. People who I think all of us share the aspiration and share the commitment to make this the greatest city that we can possibly have. And, you know, Julie is right. We are facing some very difficult financial times. We just went through a period where we reduced the budget by almost $200 million. And for next fiscal year, which begins on October 1st, we are facing the prospect of probably north of $500 million of budget adjustments that will have to be made. And I've said to many people, this needs to be a shared sacrifice, and it really does, because no one person, no one group, no one entity can do this alone. So I ask everybody in this room to join together. We're going to get through this. It's going to take us a bit of time, but we're going to get through this, and we're going to come out on the other side an even stronger city than we were beforehand. So I don't go anywhere, by the way, and people don't say, you know, that's right, Gray, you got to balance that budget. It's just that when we get down to the details, you know, people can tell you what not to touch. And by the time you get through that discussion, Gustavo, there isn't anything left to cut after that. So again, we ask you to work with us. The budget will be transmitted to the council on April 1st. I don't like the symbolism of that one, but April 1st. But in any event, it will be transmitted on April 1st. And one of the things that we promise you is we are going to be as transparent as we possibly can in communicating beforehand and afterwards what's in that budget. I really don't want to go anywhere in the city, and people who have had an opportunity to know what's in the budget say, I have no idea what's in the budget. I want to make sure that every one of us is an ambassador in talking about what's in the budget, and we will do everything we possibly can to make that happen. I'm really delighted about the people who have agreed to come and work with us, and some who've continued to work with us, like Julie, who did such a great job leading the Office of Asian and Pacific Islander Affairs. And I appreciate the fact that she was willing to continue to do that. She has great support in the community, and that's a big factor for me in jobs like that. And that is people who really have demonstrated that they can work with other people. Everybody knows that not all the news can be good news, but people would like to know what the news is. And I want to thank Julie for being a good news conveyor, a conveyor of the information. And I've asked her to continue to be able to do that in working with those that she works with every day. And the other people who are in this room, and I'm not going to start calling names, I'll recognize Steve, too, who has the responsibility for that, and so many other offices, and hopefully Alan will come in. Alan has a very difficult job. He was certainly, I think all of us would agree, what a great choice Alan is to be able to be the city administrator. He has such a strong track record for success in the city. And he works well with people, and frankly, at the end of the day, he gets things done, and that's what the importance is. And then Jerry, who you heard from earlier, where'd she go? Oh, okay, there she is, who's the chief of staff. And those, you know, there are many important positions in this government, but those are the two most important because they are the folks who I work with every day, many times. And for those of you who don't know, I've told a lot of people we have a flex time policy. You know what flex time is? Well, flex time for me is that you can show up for work anytime before 8 a.m. and you can leave anytime after midnight. I don't know what you all are laughing at. Again, there's some very good friends in here, and I want to thank those who were gracious enough to help make this event happen. First of all, a really dear friend who I know is here, and that is Tony Chang. Where's Tony? There he is, right there. Yeah. You know, there are a lot of great restaurants in town, but I got to tell you, Tony Chang's is my favorite. I think I'm there maybe once a week, Tony, and you are always gracious and kind and receiving me and others who come in. So thank you for what you do for the city, and also the Han Gang Restaurant. Who's his?
Chanhee Bae.
All right. Thank you. And our good friend who I've worked with on so many things, and I see him straight ahead of me, is Gary Cha, and Kagro and so many others who work with Gary every day. He's been a great friend to the city and is a great citizen. So Gary, thank you so much for what you do for the city. How about a big hand for those who helped make this happen today? Also, Julie is right. We are working hard to try to revitalize Chinatown, to make it, once again, a growing, vital, vibrant, breathing place. I won't go into the story of the hearing that I had that started this, but it was an amazing. We were having an alley closing, and there were two groups of people sitting in the room who were not sitting together. And I asked my staff, what's the problem? I mean, everybody's here to talk about the same issue. And I learned that some of those folks didn't get along very well with one another. Well, in the aftermath, we figured out something that was important to everybody, and that was the future of Chinatown. And we came together, right, Diane? We came together, and we decided that we needed a new vision for Chinatown. We worked with the Office of Planning. We adopted last December of 2009 the Chinatown Cultural Development Strategy. And we've been working on that since, and we're already starting to see some of the results of it. So Julie and Alex and Tony and others, I've been delighted to be a part of that, and we're going to continue to be able to work on that. This is also the Lunar New Year, right? Yeah. Happy New Year, everybody. I also understand that this is the year of the rabbit. Who's born in the year of the rabbit here? Yeah. Okay, well, I've learned a little bit about what it means, what people are like to be born in the year of the rabbit. They are articulate, talented. Yeah. Yeah, this fits her. Ambitious, virtuous. They are admired, and one of the most important attributes anybody can have is they are trusted. They seldom lose their temper, which in this city is not an easy thing not to do. And then, maybe most importantly for us right now, they are considered to be financially lucky. So all the people who were born in the year of the rabbit, raise your hand again. Every one of you has now been hired into our budget office. Because we sure need some financial luck at this stage. In any event, I look forward also to going out this weekend. I think on Sunday we have a big celebration in Chinatown to celebrate the Lunar New Year. I have been there every year that I've been on the council, and I look forward to being there on Sunday. I will be down there, and I want to thank you all for not scheduling it during the time of the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl starts at 6:30, right? And this will be, I think, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock. And we are having a parade. We're good, terrific. And then there'll be, events associated with that. So I want you to have the time, to meet the folks who are working with us. Again, we take one city very seriously. And I think if you look at look at the cabinet appointments thus far, they will reflect that we are one city. We have talented people in this city, and we want to continue to make sure that we have a full spectrum of folks, no matter what the demographic characteristic may be, who are working with us in this administration. But, no matter how talented people may be, we won't be able to get it done unless you work with us. We need 600,000 people working effectively together who have the pride in the District of Columbia, who believe strongly that we can be the best not only in this nation, but we can be the best in the world. So I ask you to work with me over these next 4 years. I am a native Washingtonian. I absolutely love this city, and I will do anything I possibly can to be able to move this city forward. But I know, like any team, no team wins games without being a team. You don't win it with one person. So please, let's all work together. Let's make this the city that it can be. And thank you all again for coming today. Thank you very much.